Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know where we are and what's happening?
Well, we just finished a week of Ecclesiastes and we're going into another week, but we're getting ready to wrap all this shit up.
We are, because Ecclesiastes is super short.
Yes, and last week we ended on chapter 10.
Correct.
And we did a Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
And then today we're back with
Ecclesiastes Chapter 11.
Awesome. Well, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, do you know that song by En Vogue called Free Your Mind?
I do know that song.
Okay, and so you know how the chorus goes like, free your mind, don't be so shallow, or something like that?
Yes.
Well, I messed it up because it goes, free your mind and the rest will follow.
Right, that's what I thought, but I wasn't, usually you're more correct than I am.
Yeah. Be
so
colorblind, don't be so shallow.
Right,
yeah. Yeah. So, for some reason, the opening of, shit, I lost my place. There I am. The opening of this chapter, for whatever reason, it just made me think of that. And it's not really related. It's just the way the words are laid out on the page.
I see.
Ship your grain across the sea. After many days, you may receive. Don't ask me.
This happens way too often.
I know.
Where you are reminded of some song.
I know.
Based on the first few words.
For no reason, though. It's not even the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So having done that, now I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah.
Ship your grain across the sea.
Yeah. After
many days, you may receive a return.
That's what happens when you sell stuff to people anywhere, actually.
Yes.
Not just across the sea.
Yeah. Yeah, if you send away your goods and sell them, you may receive a return.
You may.
As
long as they don't, rip you off or something.
Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8.
I'm sorry, what?
You do not know what disaster may come upon the land.
What is it, 7 or 8 that I'm supposed to invest in?
Both.
Okay.
Neither.
No, okay.
One and then the other.
Got it.
The other and then the one.
Because disaster might happen.
Yes.
I guess.
Don't be so shallow. If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the fucking earth.
No shit.
They do.
That's amazing. You know what?
That's actually for the time.
Mhm.
Maybe not bad insight. They
That is
they
true.
understood that the clouds were full of rain.
That is true, because they might not have actually understood how the rain was sitting up there in those clouds.
Right.
But they just knew it was there.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you. That was a pretty good
Insight.
Scientific observation.
And I'm hesitant to give the Bible any credit for scientific observations.
No, I know. That's why I'm with you here. Okay, I will let them have that one.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Right.
Because it's not like they have microscopes.
No.
If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth, whether a tree falls to the south or to the north. In the place where it falls, there it will lie.
That is also true.
There it be.
There's some good observation skills you got.
Wherever you go, there you are.
That's correct.
Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap.
I guess
if you're like worrying,
you're always worried about what might be happening, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta.
So don't worry about the future. Do what you can now, maybe.
I mean, like, I literally just said to somebody near and dear to my heart to hope for the best but plan for the worst.
Okay.
And I feel like that would be useful here. You still need to do your thing, you know?
Right.
Regardless. Like, yes, hope for the best and hope that it doesn't rain, but it might rain, but don't let that stop you. You still got to plant your fucking field or whatever.
I've got to admit, I have not mowed the lawn before because it looked like there was rain coming.
That is true.
And so I guess I am guilty of that.
But usually when it looks like rain coming, it's because there is rain coming.
Right.
But it's not like you were avoiding planting your fields or whatever.
I mean, but I could have gone out there and mowed the lawn a little bit before it did rain.
Well, I've gone out when it didn't look like it was about to rain, and I did about half the yard, and then it started raining. And I tried to keep going, and the mower got all mucked up.
Yeah, you don't want to do that one.
No, it's dumb. Don't mow in the rain.
Don't mow in the rain.
You will fuck your mower up.
Yes.
This I know. As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things.
I mean, we have a lot better understandings of those things these days.
We really do. Like,
so that didn't really hold up to
did not hold
today.
up over time. No. Kind of like a lot of shows from the 70s. It didn't hold up over time.
Yeah. And, because, given this is like the Bible.
Yeah.
It's just,
you would think God would know, but
God would know.
Apologists would say he knew his audience. He was just talking to them because they were dumb.
Well, then why isn't there like, version, 2003 by now or something?
I need one that starts with like, say, the 1950s.
Right, at least.
I'll give you the 1950s and forward.
Update it once a century or something.
Sure.
Come on, man.
Once every 1,000 years?
Sure.
For God's sakes, I'm not asking a lot here.
Yeah.
It's just a book.
Right.
You weren't even powerful enough to say, oh, these guys, they know how the clouds work now. They got the wind.
Yeah, we should probably update this text.
And also, they actually do know how the body is formed in a mother's womb now.
Right,
Because they got all kinds of sciencey things.
Right.
Yeah, let's update that.
Yeah.
God, maker of all things. Except for a current fucking Bible.
Right.
Sow your seed in the morning. That's called morning delight. And at evening, let your hands not be idle.
I don't.
Give me those worky hands. For you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally. I'll take both.
Right.
Both morning and evening delight. What do you think?
I think that's not what it's talking about at all.
But if it was, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Then, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, obviously. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. Don't stare at the sun.
Right.
Oh, my God, you guys, don't stare at the sun. I don't care what the Bible says.
Trump was just following the Bible.
I don't care what Trump or the Bible say. Y'all don't stare at the sun.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
No.
However, many years anyone may live. Oh, wait, let me start that over.
Yeah,
there was no comma, and I read it, so there's comma. However many years anyone may live, there's the comma.
Right.
Let them enjoy them all. Enjoy all your years. That's what we've been saying.
Right. Enjoy those things.
That's what we've been talking about all this time.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your years.
Right.
But let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many.
Oh, there's the hopelessness.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's snuck in there.
This ain't sneaky at all.
No.
Everything to come is meaningless. Jesus Christ. That's just sad.
It was so positive
yeah.
throughout that one.
Be
so
joyous, even though you don't know if it's going to rain or not.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead and plant your seeds and have all the sex.
Right.
You know?
I wasn't talking about sex. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I do
Okay.
know that.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, I know that. I just
Okay.
thought I would sneak it in there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, it wasn't about that at all.
No.
It was about knowing science.
Well, and planting seeds, not literally sowing seeds.
Right.
Yeah, not...
No, you're right. It wasn't talking about that. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Do you believe me?
No.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next little section here.
Okay.
So no more wind and wounds.
Right. Yeah.
You who are young, be happy while you are young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart and whatever your eyes see. But know that for all these things, God will bring you into judgment. Be happy, have fun, but you're fucked.
Yeah, don't make sure you follow all the rules, though. If you don't follow all the rules, I mean, you can be happy as long as you follow the rules.
Yeah. So, don't get on that wrong path where all those wicked honey-lipped vixens are.
Right. Even though in this book that we've been reading, they say nobody knows what happens.
Right. But God knows.
So, but they can't describe God. They can't prove God. There is no proof of God.
No, I I get you.
Like, you're trying to say, yes, be happy, do all the things, and then, but, be wary of God. But then, where's the proof? Where's the fucking, how are you saying, just because you feel something or whatever,
right?
It don't mean shit.
Right. Well, I think that you said to me or on our podcast yesterday or somebody said it in maybe a Discord conversation or something.
Okay.
That they thought that their brain was in their heart and that the brain was like a...
Yeah, no, that was on Discord.
And the brain is a worthless object?
No.
And so when you say you feel something in your heart, that's because you thought that's where your brain was? Or something like that? Did I misread that?
They didn't know what the brain did.
Right. So
they attributed most knowledge and feelings and everything like that to the heart.
Right.
So
that's kind of what I said.
Yeah, I was just clarifying a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. So
thank you, Fern, for that.
So those people
from Discord.
Those people were dumb though, because they didn't know, and so I think a lot of people still think that way today. They're like, I feel it in my heart, so it must be true. Along, to do with their belief in God, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, you can feel a thing all day, and that doesn't make it a fucking fact, because your heart and your brain are two separate things, and your feelings, you can't just ascribe facts to feelings. Feelings are not facts, for God's sake.
Right.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway. Here we go. We're going to finish this off. We're going to
finish it. Well, not, yeah.
I mean,
this chapter, yeah.
So then, banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor are meaningless. The end.
Go out and enjoy it, but it's meaningless.
Yeah. Have fun with all that meaninglessness.
Right, yeah. But also watch your P's and Q's because, God.
Don't be full of P and V.
But do everything you want, but just not everything.
Right.
And then, enjoy that youth, but it's meaningless.
Yeah.
It's just such mixed messages,
I know. Have fun. Don't die a horrible death. Like, what? Like, which one is it? I guess I'll just stay in tonight. Jeez.
Yeah. So that was Ecclesiastes Chapter 11.
It sure as fuck was.
And we're going to be finishing off the last chapter tomorrow with...
Ecclesiastes Chapter 12.
That's right. And then we'll have some special episodes this week, I think.
Yeah, we'll have a summary and a pop quiz, and then we'll come back with You're Always Wrong, because you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'm not sure what we'll do the rest of the week.
Right, maybe...
that's Tuesday and Wednesday.
I don't know. We'll see.
But Thursday and Friday we'll be done.
Well, no, Tuesday we have an episode.
We do?
Yes, because today's Monday.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so Tuesday there's an episode.
Okay.
Wednesday and Thursday we'll do our specials.
Yeah, and then Friday will be like, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Know.
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
Whatever we come up with, maybe.
Maybe we'll start a new book, and maybe we won't.
Yeah.
You just don't know around here.
Yeah, it could go either way.
It could.
But right now it's going to go this way. We're done.
We are, but hold on, because you know who else doesn't know?
Who?
God.
That's right. Fucker. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember where we're at and what we're doing?
We are at the end of something, I believe.
We are. We're finishing up Ecclesiastes.
Yeah. So yesterday we did Ecclesiastes Chapter 11.
Correct.
And today we're going to be doing
Ecclesiastes Chapter 12.
Awesome. You ready to do this?
The end, yes.
All right. Let's do it.
Okie dokie. Okay, Ecclesiastes Chapter 12.
Okay.
Remember.
Remember the 5th of November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't remember the rest
Something
of it. It's
about
about
a
the gunpowder
plot
revolution.
and
Yeah.
the plot and the plot.
Yeah. V for Vendetta.
Yes,
Yeah.
V for Vendetta.
And it was, I think, a true,
It
like
was
it was something
Guy
based on a
Fawkes.
true story type
Yeah.
thing, sort of.
Yeah.
Not the movie or the superhero, but the actual event that it was based on.
Yes.
Right. The
Yes.
gunpowder, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
The gunpowder
Anyway.
plot
Showing my ignorance here about something that whatever.
happened not in America.
Yeah.
It was an England thing.
Yeah,
We
right.
can't be held responsible for the UK. That's over there. It's across the pond.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
See, I was going to go more with memories all alone in the moonlight. Release the Butthole Edition.
Release the Butthole Edition?
You don't know about that?
I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
so the most recent movie,
Yeah.
Cats.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
musical?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently there was an edition. So the movie Cats, the musical,
Yeah.
there was a Butthole Edition.
Right.
And everybody's like, release the Butthole Edition.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now you're with me?
I'm with you.
Okay. So anyway, remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them.
Okay.
Before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars grow dark and the clouds return after the rain.
Christ.
When the keepers of the house tremble and the strong men stoop. When the grinders cease because they are few and those looking through the windows grow dim. When the doors to the street, this is a long ass sentence.
Yeah, right.
When the doors to the street are closed and the sound of grinding fades. When people rise up at the sound of birds, but all their songs grow faint. When people, still going.
Yeah.
These are all semicolons.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When people are afraid of heights and of dangers in the streets. When the almond tree blossoms and the grasshopper drags itself along and desire no longer is stirred. Period.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was, I guess, yeah, you should enjoy your youth because it's going to get real fucking bad, apparently.
I guess
That was bad. I mean, that's some bad shit.
that's gonna happen.
It's very,
huh?
like, I feel like whoever was writing this was, like, maybe old and dying
Yeah.
because that's some very dark shit.
Okay, but I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed it though.
Yeah,
That
no.
was so
No,
cool.
that was definitely closer to, like, the beginning feeling
Yes.
of this book.
Of this book, yeah.
Yeah.
Just such great imagery.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
The grasshopper dragging itself. Oh my god. That is so yes, that is
Right.
good.
Yeah.
That is good writing.
It is.
Remember him before the silver cord is severed and the golden bowl is broken. Before the pitcher is shattered at the spring and the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it.
I see.
This is so
Okay.
ominous and just like,
Right?
don't forget.
Yeah, especially make sure you remember before it all gets shitty.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's going to get shitty, apparently.
Remember your God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is taking, like, aches and pain. Like, when I complain about getting older and my aches and pains, it's taking this to, like, a whole new level.
Whole new level.
Yeah.
Meaningless, says the teacher.
Wow.
Everything is meaningless.
Not a very good teacher.
I mean, he's great if he's trying to teach you to throw yourself off a cliff. Jiminy. Not only, okay, so this is no longer the Kahulith guy.
Oh.
Like the Solomon guy telling us these things.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is somebody referring to the teacher.
Oh, okay.
Not only was the teacher wise, but he also imparted knowledge to the people. He pondered and searched out and set in order many proverbs. And so many fucking proverbs.
I see.
Yeah. The teacher searched to find just the right words, and what he wrote was upright and true.
Okay.
The words of the okay, let me try that again.
Yeah.
My throat caught.
Sure.
The words of the wise are like goads. They're collected sayings like firmly embedded nails, given by one shepherd.
I see.
Be warned,
There was
my
actually
son.
more than one shepherd. There was multiple people that had written the Proverbs according to Proverbs.
Well, but they're saying, the one that
But
we're saying.
Solomon,
Yes,
right?
but Solomon.
Collected them at least.
Before we were
Maybe.
in love with David and wanted to fuck him up one side and down the other. Now we're in love with Solomon.
Right.
And want to fuck him up one side and down the other.
Sure.
Okay. You can never get enough of them two dudes.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Right.
You know?
But Samuel had the good hair.
He did have the good hair.
I'm just saying.
But they all three sucked at the end, so I don't know
It's
why
true.
we gotta love them.
I don't know either.
Be warned, my son, of anything in addition to them. Of making many books there is no end, and much study wearies the body.
I never really weary of studying.
No, but I mean, you do gotta take a study break.
Sure.
Sure.
I always want to learn more things, though.
But I've read that, you should do hardcore work for, 45 minutes and then take a 15-minute break to get up and walk around.
Fair.
So that, your eyesight can adjust and so that your neck doesn't get stiff and so that, you don't get stuck in one position for life.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. So that your chair doesn't become the shape of your ass. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. He said duty. Okay, we're going to finish it out. Ready?
We're finishing this out.
Strong.
Yeah.
For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. The end. That didn't finish strong.
It didn't finish strong.
But
that chapter was better
as a whole,
than the other chapters.
Yeah, we went back
to the
beginning in this one.
That wasn't
really
so hateful. It was some good imagery there and good words and they did the good stuff.
They did the good stuff. I mean,
for words, in the Bible, as far as words in the Bible go,
yeah,
it was better than normal.
What were they grinding that the grinders would seize?
I don't really know.
Grinding wheat?
Maybe.
I
was just enjoying the wordplay on things that I didn't really catch it all. So that would be some questions that we might have. So that would be
okay.
Worth
I like
looking
this
into.
one. When people rise up at the sound of birds, but all their songs grow faint. That was so good, right?
Yeah. Yep.
When people are afraid of heights and of dangers in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's today. People are afraid of dangers in the streets.
I think that's never ceased. That's always been a thing.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember that song by Michael Jackson that was like, I remember the time we fell in love. I remember the time when we first met. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
And the video was fantastic. And he was like, it was in the desert and he was like swirling and disappearing and stuff.
I don't know that I recall the video, but
the video was amazing.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. It was really good.
Are we allowed to like Michael Jackson, or is that something that we're not allowed to do?
We had, you and I, an entire episode on, I think it was a Patreon episode on separating art from the artist, and it's an individual choice. And so there is no are we allowed. We asked, are we allowed to like J.K. Rowling?
Right.
And then we talked about other people that we have problems with, and that's when we talked about Asimov, and that broke your heart.
Right, yes.
So are we allowed? It's an individual choice. Do you still want to appreciate Michael Jackson and share his music?
I guess what I'm getting at is that, obviously what he did was not good.
More than not good.
It was horrible.
It was the worst of the worst.
Right. But he's dead now. So, but does that, preclude you from guilt? Or is it, do you have to feel guilty about liking songs by Michael Jackson?
Here's my thing. I think if you feel guilty, and you don't want to listen to his music, that's perfectly understandable. If it's hard for you and you think that it's bad and wrong to support him, I support that.
Right.
I get where you're coming from. I think that for those who are like, yes, but whether he was a horrible human being or not, which clearly he was,
Right.
he changed the face of music.
Right.
And he was very talented.
That's why it's a difficult question.
Right. And I think that people that appreciate that music, I think that it's okay to support that too, as long as it's with the caveat, you know?
Right.
Like, you have to always acknowledge, but Michael Jackson was a piece of shit pedophile human. And
Sure.
we don't support pedophiles on this podcast.
Right, right.
So,
And a lot of people do support things like that, but then they also, as a offset, they'll support a foundation or something like
Right.
that lets you feel better about
alleviate
it.
your guilt and
Right.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. I
I support doing. I think
that's
that's a good idea too.
Yeah,
So.
I think that's good too.
Right.
Because I mean, we do still have a lot of Harry Potter books in our house that, you know, we are still a Harry Potter family. And I mean, we have a trans child and, you know, Kid and I are part of the LGBTQ community, and some might say that that makes us bad or whatever. And again, I say it's an individual choice. The world belongs to us,
Right.
not J.K. Rowling.
Sure.
And I would say that for somebody who says that about Michael Jackson and his music, the music belongs to them, not Michael Jackson. Clearly, he's dead.
Right. Right.
So I'm not saying that I think that you're guilt-free. Go ahead, party down to and read all the things and buy and spend money and support them.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's an individual choice, and you have to decide what you're okay with and how you are going to deal with that.
Sure.
I think that was the ultimate decision we reached, which is really a non-decision if we're being honest.
Right. Right.
But I don't think it's black and white. I don't think we can make a decision like that that's blanket for
Sure.
everyone.
No, I
you
agree.
know?
I agree. Well, anyway, that was the end of Ecclesiastes,
It was.
and we ended it by talking about Michael Jackson.
Wow.
It was really weird.
That was weird.
Yeah.
It's just that video was great.
It's all meaningless.
It is all meaningless. I mean, yeah, life is meaningless. He's meaningless. Yeah.
Right. So now that we've finished up with Ecclesiastes, that means that the next couple of days we've filled with some special episodes like our Ecclesiastes wrap up and like our Contradictions episode.
Which I affectionately refer to as "You're always wrong because you are."
Yes, that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we haven't determined exactly what's going to happen the rest of the week after that. But more episodes coming up to finalize all this with Ecclesiastes. And then next week we'll be back with another book at some point. So
It's the Song of Solomon, in case you're wondering.
the Song of Solomon. Okay.
It's also called the Song of Songs.
We just can't ditch Solomon, apparently.
Apparently it's Solomon all the way down.
All right, guys. That's it for Ecclesiastes other than specials. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye. Husband,
Wife!
do you know what the fuck we're doing?
Well, we just finished with Ecclesiastes.
We did.
Yep. And so that means that we are in our special episodes today. The first of which is...
Okay, stop for a second.
I'm stopping.
Okay, here's the thing. I had some things to say about chapters 11 and 12.
Okay.
Each.
Okay.
Before we actually do the wrap up.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Because normally we would have done a Q&A, and those two chapters would have been in a Saturday.
In a standalone
Q&A Saturday.
Right. Yeah.
But it's not Saturday because we're in the middle of the week. And
Sure.
we didn't finish this in time the right way.
So are we doing a Q&A today?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like mash it all up, and I've also got this pop quiz that this time I took, so I know that it works. I know how to get the answers, and it's fewer than 15 questions.
Wow, wife has got her shit together today.
I have my shit together.
That's
not
great.
Not for a good intro.
Right.
So
right.
this intro is trash.
Yeah, totally.
But yes, the material itself when we get into the episode.
Okay.
Yes. So this
Good
was
stuff.
an intro.
This was an intro.
It was.
Let's go get to the other bit.
The meat.
Okay.
This was the taters. Let's do the meat.
On to it then.
Okay, so let us go over Ecclesiastes chapter 11 right quick.
Okay, let's do that.
So this chapter and the next, so 11 and 12,
Mhm.
are characterized by the encouragement to make decisions and the need to act speedily. So with
Right.
haste.
Yeah, before you get too old and decrepit.
Go quick. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Also, chapter 11 was the shortest chapter of Ecclesiastes, FYI.
Oh, okay.
It had the least number of verses. None of them were too
Right.
hatefully long, though, so who cares?
Yeah.
Okay. Verse 1 says, "Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days." Okay? Do you recall that at all?
Not off the top of my head.
Me neither.
But you just said it, so now I recall it.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this verse seems to have a parallel in an Egyptian wisdom text where the good deed thrown in the water is later recovered when dry.
Oh, okay.
But you know what it reminded me of?
What's that?
A song.
Of course it did.
It reminded me of a song from the 1977 version of Pete's Dragon, not the newer one, which was kind of cute, but not anywhere near as great as the original.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
The song Candle on the Water. Do you remember that? Okay, let me just paint the scene for you.
Just for the
Nora-
record, the answer was no, I don't remember that.
I know. I
you
knew
didn't
that.
you
I
didn't let
just-
me say that, but no,
I
I
just
don't
trudged
recall
right on
that.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nora is missing her husband Paul, who's been gone for like almost a year, lost at sea. Okay, and her drunk ass piece of shit father, Lampy, comes up and tells her, "You need to stop pining over this guy and just get over it and move on." And she's like, so then he's like, "Oh, sorry, that was shitty of me." And she's like, so anyway, he goes to bed because he's a drunk ass, right?
Of course.
So
yeah.
anyway, so then she stands there on the lighthouse and sings this beautiful song, one of the verses of which goes like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful song. Can't do it justice.
Right.
It's one of my favorite Disney songs ever.
Yeah.
Okay? She goes, "I'll be your candle on the water. This flame inside of me will grow. Keep holding on, you'll make it. Here's my hand, so take it. Look for me, reaching out to show. As sure as rivers flow, I'll never let you go," or something to that effect. And it's so beautiful. Okay.
I see.
And then so I did a little bit of research on that.
Mhm.
And yes, indeed, it was written, not specifically with this Ecclesiastes verse in mind, although
Sure.
that is what it reminded me of. But the whole song has religious symbolism in it, even though it's not a religious movie.
Got it.
So I just want to take a second to even step further back away from what we're actually here to do and talk about the fact that they did religious stuff in a Disney movie, and yet the right is always like, "Oh, they're so, woke. Fucking Disney is so goddamn woke, those wokies," just because they like have a gay day once a year.
Well, I'm sorry, but McCarthy just got ousted from his speakership, and he's like as right wing as it gets.
Mhm.
So I don't think they can. There is no like
They just don't even
top
know.
tier of unwokeness here. They keep one upping themselves and getting shittier and shittier.
They don't know what they stand for. They're just like,
They don't
fuck
sta-
the libs.
They don't stand for anything.
No,
they
they
stand.
don't.
They stand against everything.
They stand against the libs.
Everything.
And that is literally
Right.
yeah. Be nice, fuck you and die, and I will make it painful too. And cruel, because why not? Yeah. So I wanted to say my little jab about Disney. It's not that I'm like anti-Disney, but come on, a woke company, get the fuck out of here with that. Okay?
Right.
I mean, they're a business, and sometimes they do things that are woke-ish for the money, and sometimes they do things that are like right-leaning because they a company and capitalism and gimme that dollar,
Right.
Okay, so that's all. Anyway, that song is beautiful, and that is what that verse reminded me of, that apparently is also from a similar source as an Egyptian text.
Got it.
Okay?
Yes.
See? Brought it back around.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
Okay. So, what else did I want to say? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was it for chapter 11. Okay?
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
You done with chapter 11?
Sure. Pete's Dragon. Got
Yes,
it.
Pete's Dragon. Chapter 11, Pete's Dragon. Go. Okay, so let's move on to chapter 12. Okay, this chapter continues the previous one, in the sustained encouragement to make a decision quickly and the need to act with haste. Speed it up, mister.
Right.
Make your decisions.
Yeah.
Okay?
About God.
About God or whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
Right, yeah.
Now, I did find something that was really interesting about chapter 12 that bears me slowing it down a minute.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how chapter 12, that was the last one of the book, and we were like, that is so beautiful, the imagery, and it was like, you know, the grasshopper was dragging ass and things slowing down, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit, and then I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
While the sun and the light, the moon and the stars are not darkened, and the clouds do not return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house tremble, and the strong men bow down, when the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look through the windows grow dim, when the doors are shut in the streets, and the sound of grinding is low, when one rises up at the sound of a bird, and all the daughters of music are brought low. Also they are afraid of height, and of terrors in the way. When the almond tree blossoms, the grasshopper is a burden, and desire fails. For man goes to his eternal home, and the mourners go about the streets.
Okay.
Do you recall?
I do, yeah.
That, I mean, it was just so great.
Yeah.
And we wondered what grinders were.
We did.
And what they were grinding. And I was like, are they grinding like wheat or something? And you're like, I don't know. Look it up. Well, I didn't even have to, because I just found this thing that was like, oh, duh. Like, we're so thick.
Okay.
That whole section was symbolism, which I will break down.
Okay.
For a person aging. Okay.
Well, that occurred to me later on in the chapter. So
it makes sense
right.
overall that it's about aging. But let me draw your attention to specific things.
Okay.
Okay. So the arms and hands that keep the body now begin to tremble. Like as you get older, your body starts to tremble. That's the keepers of the house, your arms and hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And strong men bow down. That's your knees and legs are beginning to sag, right? You're starting to hang low, right?
Sure. Yeah.
The grinders, teeth are lost and chewing is more difficult. The grinders are your teeth.
I see.
Okay. The windows grow dim. Those are your eyes.
Oh, okay.
The ears, when further the grinding is low, the ears become weaker and weaker the more that your teeth.
What?
You know,
I mean, it's even more beautiful now that I know this.
Right?
That's actually pretty cool.
And one rises up at the sound of a bird because it's more difficult to sleep the older you get. Right. And the daughters of music are brought low. Singing and music are less appreciated because you can't hear it. You can't dance to the music. And you're like, what's with this newfangled rap stuff? You know, fucking kids today. Music back in my day.
Why are they listening to that Canaanite bullshit?
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, I was looking up songs. This particular song from the 80s, Seasons Change by not In Vogue, the other one. Expose.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, they both start with E.
They did. Yeah, I got them confused a lot when I was younger too.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh my god.
Because they started with E.
Yeah,
and like,
exactly.
I mean, but I didn't get them confused with Enya at all.
No, not at all.
That one I had no problem.
She was more 90s, not early 80s.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Early 90s, I think.
Got it.
Like late 80s, early 90s, maybe. I could be wrong.
I have no idea.
That feels right. It
Sure.
feels so right. These girl bands, they both started with an E. They both had like 3 or 4 singers to them. Okay, so I was specifically looking up Seasons Change by Expose. One of my favorite songs ever. And the comments were just adrift with motherfuckers going, music back in the 80s was just so it. And music today can't hold a candle. And times were different then. So much more fun and vibrant. Everything was so much. I was like, okay, hold on a sec.
Right.
I love me some 80s music and I love me some 80s nostalgia.
Yeah.
You know, but it was not quote unquote all better than the good old halcyon days of yore from my youth. And today is just shit. I'm like, stop.
No, our kid listens to some great music.
Oh my God. Right. It's like the normal masses of people, like your everyday Joe. They're like, nope, music was only good when I lived in my teens. And then no new music came after that. And I'm like, do you think that you're the first person that ever experienced that?
I think a lot of people stop listening to music when they get older.
Yeah.
And they stop at that last decade that they listened to music
Right?
in, you know, and that's it.
And it just, because I came to listening to music so late in my life,
Yeah.
having grown up overseas and not really had exposure a
Right,
lot.
right.
Like, I mean,
You guys were always like 2 or 3 years behind the tide anyway, right?
yeah, well, not that far back. We were about 6 months to a year behind, and it was more difficult to get our hands on stuff. We only had one radio station, and it was, put out through the base.
Because in case we haven't said it recently, wife grew up in Italy on a military base.
A very tiny, obscure military base that no longer exists.
Right. To the dismay of wife.
Yes, very much so. Like, I can never go home again. They say it, but for me, it's actually true.
Right.
And I lived there about 10 years if you take all of my dad's separate tours and add them up together.
Yeah.
Because he got stationed there 3 separate times. And I went to school there through 10th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there were only 2 grades that I didn't go to school there. And those were both elementary that I can barely remember. The only thing I remember is my school that no longer exists.
Right.
So I'm just saying, like, I, more than many, have great reason to hold great nostalgia for the 80s. That was the time of my life, not because of the 80s themselves, but because of where I was and it being such a special, weird time and place that is just not the normal American upbringing.
And to be honest with everybody, you do hold quite a bit of nostalgia for the 80s.
I do. But to sit there and say the 80s was it, nothing good happened, I'm like, okay, but did you even hear Nirvana? Like, that was all 90s, you dum-dums.
Right.
And everything, like, okay, I can't think of music right now because, when you try to think of something, suddenly you've never heard of a song ever.
Well, I mean, in the 90s, you had Bush, you had Candlebox, you had...
Oh, my God,
yeah. Green Day, you had...
And let's not even get into, like, that's when, like, women's rock really came, like, the whole Lilith Fair thing.
Sure.
Like, fucking Alanis Morissette and No Doubt and, like, all that.
One of my favorite bands was Veruca Salt.
Oh, Veruca Salt.
They're good.
See? So I'm just saying, like, the 90s were pretty good, too. And, I mean, the 2000s had some great stuff.
Yeah.
It was different. It wasn't the same. They stood on the shoulders of giants, as does each generation.
Sure.
I don't get it. Like, how do you be so immature as to say only my decade of teenagerhood, nothing good ever came after?
Because they don't listen to anything.
Well,
they don't give anything a shot.
They're missing out. And that's, you know what? You and Kid listen to a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like all of the stuff that you listen to, but I try it and I like a lot of it.
Right.
I don't like all of it. And not all of it is to my taste. It's just not my style.
Not a fan of Modest Mouse, for example.
I fucking hate Modest Mouse. And I'm sure I'm going to get razzed by our Patreon members here because I'm sure at least one of you is like an avid fan.
Well, I am.
I know you are. That's why you said it. But I can't with Modest Mouse. They're too messy. Their music is just, it's too much of a unorganized cacophony.
That's what I love about it.
I know, but that's why you like jazz and I don't.
Right.
Yeah. Like, it makes sense that you would like them.
Sure.
And it makes sense that I wouldn't.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. But
I don't
anyway,
either. That was a long
it was a rant about the
trip
80s.
somewhere.
It was about music. And the Daughters of Music brought low, and that's because singing and dancing is harder because you don't appreciate it as much.
Yeah. Because
you old.
Right.
You so old.
Yes.
Okay. And another one was that afraid of height and terrors in the way, because the older you get, the more conservative you get. You're scareder of things.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to climb a whole lot of ladders anymore.
No.
But I did when I was younger.
You sure as fuck did.
I mean,
yeah. And the almond tree blossoms, that has to do with your hair turning white as you get older.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And the grasshopper is a burden. The grasshopper is renowned for being like very busy and active.
Yeah.
The older that you get, the less active you are because your body is weak and worn out.
Sure.
So I thought that made, like you said, it made that section even more beautiful.
Yeah, no, I really like that.
Because we already had the idea that it was about slowing down and death, but to have it like broken down like this, I'm not really great with symbolism.
Right.
All right, so that was chapter 12, and I just felt like it was really important to summarize a little bit chapters 11 and 12, Pete's
Sure.
Dragon and 80s music, you know?
Yeah,
What you gonna do?
Right.
So now we can move on to like an overall, and we answered a Q&A that we didn't know, you know, what are grinders? Not hoagies and grinders.
Right, no.
Teeth grinders, and
Right.
not wheat grinders.
Correct.
They're teeth.
Right.
They're your teeth holes.
Teeth. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So to summarize the entire book of Ecclesiastes.
Oh, we're going to jump right to summarizing the entire book here.
Summarize the whole book. Here,
okay.
Okay.
I mean, it seems pretty simple to me.
What do
overall.
you think it is?
Well, I mean, it's basically live your life because you don't know, but also, you know, find God and do that quickly so that you don't, you know, screw that up.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much says it. Man's fate, according to the author of Ecclesiastes, does not depend on either righteous or wicked conduct, because you don't know what's going to happen to you,
Right.
and the good and the bad people are there's no telling whether they're going to, you know, get fortune or fame or not, you know.
Right.
So it's an inscrutable mystery that remains hidden. Only God knows. All attempts to penetrate this mystery and thereby gain the wisdom necessary to secure one's fate are, quote, vanity or futile or meaningless. Meaningless.
Sorry, I should have had that one on the
You
tip of
should
my
have.
tongue.
They only said it 100
Yeah,
times.
no, I know.
So in the face of all of this uncertainty, the author's counsel is to enjoy the good things that God provides while one has them to enjoy.
And that was one of the things I liked early on, especially, is that it seemed very much in line with atheist thinking or free thought, or, you know, just general, like, not God thinking.
It's
you know?
it's not hedonism. It's not like
No.
toss caution to the wind. It's just, since you don't know, just live your best life.
But I don't think that, so atheists aren't hedonistic just by being an atheist. That doesn't define who
Right,
we
but
are.
that's what Christians think.
Sure. But that's not what it is. It's just you're just a person who doesn't have the trappings of religion holding you back.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your own moral sets. You have your own, you know, guidelines that you live by,
Or you're trying to develop them yourself,
Right.
if you are leaving those trappings.
right. And that may mean you do live a little bit wilder than a Christian does. It may mean you don't. It doesn't really matter. That's your choice, though.
Right.
That's
right.
all.
Exactly. So that's Ecclesiastes.
It sure the fuck is.
And I thought we would jump right into the pop quiz here.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I hope so.
Okay. In the spirit of honesty and openness,
Yeah.
I did already take this quiz, so I'm not going to help you with it.
Because we were trying to vet it to make it less stupid.
And burdensome. Yeah, because normally I'm like, this looks exactly perfect, and then it's not.
Right. And they ask some really fucking weird questions, and then I'm like, what the hell?
And then to find the answers, it's like sometimes the links don't work. And
Right.
Yeah, I basically have failed up until now.
Sure.
So I actually took this one.
So now the quiz is all on me.
It's all on you, and I just wanted to be upfront about that. I'm not
Yeah.
helping you.
Right.
I did fail it.
It's up to me to fail or pass for us.
I only got 6 right.
It requires me to have listened and paid attention throughout the last chapter.
Best of luck, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I was actually studying this
Right.
and failed it.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's not that it's hard. It's just that it's like, I don't fucking know.
Is it multiple choice?
Of course it's multiple
okay,
choice.
great, good.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Right.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1, who is traditionally attributed with writing Ecclesiastes?
Solomon.
Did you need the other choices?
I do not.
Okay. Number 2, to what genre of literature does Ecclesiastes belong?
These are their choices here?
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead.
History, epistle, prophecy, or wisdom?
Epistle.
No, epistles are letters, darling.
Oh. So wisdom then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, that was I thought it would be whatever.
There are some.
I was wrong.
There are some epistles, but those will come up in the New Testament.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I think Paul writes some letters to Rome or some shit like that. I'm not really overly familiar.
Okay.
But there are some epistles coming up, so it was a fair thing to put in there.
Okay.
Okay. This is a true or false.
Got it.
The term Koholeth, translated preacher, appears only in Ecclesiastes and not in any other canonical Jewish writings.
I'm gonna go with false.
I wouldn't have, but it's too late.
And it's too late. Damn it. Okay, so that's true then. Got it.
Okay, complete this quote. And it's 3 words, and I can't help you with them. And there's no multiple choice on this one.
Okay, yep.
Complete this quote. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities. And then it's 3 words. I left it blank.
It's all meaningless.
Oh, okay. I'll try that one. I honestly, I don't recall.
You don't recall?
It's all
meaningless. Yeah.
Meaningless.
That's all I got. I don't know.
Sure.
I'm not sure.
I mean, like I said,
I mean, it was in there a lot, so I figured that might be worthwhile. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5. What does the Hebrew word translated vanity in the King James version literally mean? And I can give you the choices, and then I can give you a hint that'll narrow it down further.
Give me the choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does vanity mean?
Okay.
Nothing, hollowness or emptiness, pride, or breath or vapor.
I'm going to go with pride.
Okay, I'm going to narrow it down for you.
So that was wrong.
Because it's not pride or nothing. So
All
your
right.
choices now are hollowness or emptiness.
Hollowness or
and
emptiness.
Breath or vapor.
Hollowness or emptiness.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you got that wrong.
Okay. Damn, you narrowed it down and I still got it wrong?
Same.
Wow. Okay.
No worries. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I literally chose this in the same order.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, number 6. Which of the following verses does not come from Ecclesiastes? Okay.
Okay.
So there's actually 3 of them. Okay.
Okay.
And then one says all of these can be found.
Okay.
So one is, but they're not in that order is why I'm like specifying.
Got it.
Okay. So there's that which is crooked cannot be made straight. Who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? And the crooked shall be made straight.
The second one, I believe, is in there.
No, what we're looking for is which of the following does not come from Ecclesiastes.
The third one.
The crooked shall be made straight?
Yes.
Okay. Think that is actually right.
Okay.
And I
needed
wrong.
one to get right there because
Yeah.
I'm really doing bad.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I did bad. I told you I failed it.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. Complete this verse. To everything there is a season.
Turn.
And, yes, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to mourn and a time to, and the words are dance, love, cry, and rejoice.
Love.
Okay, and I don't remember.
Right.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, number 8.
Okay.
Complete this verse.
All right.
He hath made everything beautiful in his blank.
Do I have to? Is there choices?
Multiple choices, of course.
Okay.
Creation, way, time, or world. He's made everything beautiful in his creation, way, time, or world.
Creation.
That's the one I picked, and I'm sorry to tell you it's wrong.
not right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least we're on the same wavelength here.
Right.
Okay. Number 9. Which of the following should every man do according to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 13? Sin, fast, pray, or drink. And
Pray.
I can narrow it down. That is incorrect, and I picked that one. Okay?
Seriously?
Yes, but I've crossed off fast and pray,
Okay.
leaving sin and drink. What should every man do?
Drink.
Yes.
I mean, I can't imagine they would. Yeah.
Because
okay.
remember, eat, drink, and be merry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, you got one right, and I didn't get that one.
Okay. Well, I didn't exactly get it right, but okay.
Well,
I appreciate that.
After the hint, you did.
Yeah.
After the hint, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give the hint. The quiz it allows it to narrow down.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm not helping you out here hardly.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 10. True or false? This quote comes from Ecclesiastes.
Oh my gosh.
All are of the dust, and all turn to dust again.
True.
I believe that is correct. Number 11. To what does Ecclesiastes say there is no end? the love of a friend, the corruption of a man, the making of books, and the anger of God. Which one has no end?
The second one, the
Corruption
of man.
That's the one I chose. And
but it's the making of books, isn't it?
well, I can't help you with that.
Yeah.
But I narrowed it down, and the love of friend and anger of God got crossed off.
I'm going to go with the books.
Two left are the corruption of man and the making of books.
Books for 100.
That's the right one.
Okay.
Why did you know? Did I give it away?
No. I remembered something from the book about books. So
See,
I
don't recall that at all, and you would think that I would.
Right.
Because that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, it was about spending too much time.
There's no end to books, and
right,
I'm like,
yeah.
goddamn right.
Right.
Okay, number 12. What is the whole duty of man, according to Ecclesiastes?
Okay.
Keep his commands or fear God. And it's either one of those, both of those, or neither of those.
Both of those.
I think that's wrong, but I think that's what I picked. But
right.
We'll find out here.
Sure.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Number 13. Ecclesiastes is written in second person, first person, third person, or first and third person.
First and third.
Oh my God. I cannot believe you got that right. That's amazing. Because, yes, that is correct.
All right.
I know that one.
Yeah.
I got that one right.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got that right.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Number 14. Ooh, this is a fill in the blank.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you said there wasn't any of those in here. I asked you that before we started, and you're like, no, I wouldn't do that to you. But you did it twice to me now.
Okay, but they're mostly...
You lied.
They're mostly...
You set me up for failure here.
Okay, this is a good quiz, though. Come on. This is a good quiz. And there's only two.
I want easier ones that I can pass. You know?
No, there's none of those.
Oh, okay.
These are as easy as it gets.
Got it.
This is for 6th graders, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I feel like a shit now.
You should.
Yeah.
I failed it too, so...
Okay.
No, we are indeed not as smart as a 6th grader. A 6th grader who...
studies the Bible.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, number 14. The author to whom Ecclesiastes is attributed, whoever that may be, which we know who it is,
yes,
is also thought to have written Proverbs and what other book?
This is the fill in the blank, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it one we've read yet?
No.
Song of Solomon.
Yes.
Okay. I thought I might take a stab at that one since it's coming up and has Solomon in the name, Yes.
Okay, number 15. In the 12th chapter of Ecclesiastes, the preacher uses an extended metaphor to describe the decay associated with old age. According to Jewish tradition, what are the, quote, keepers of the house in this metaphor?
They're the legs and the arms.
That is correct. Did you want to hear the other choices?
No, you just told me it was correct. Why would I want to hear the other choices?
It's actually hands and arms.
Whatever, same difference.
Well, no, because the legs are separate answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So hands
See,
and arms.
So it's the teeth, the hands and arms, the eyes, or the legs.
Oh, okay.
And I think you would have known if I'd mentioned those choices that it's the hands and arms.
Right.
Aren't you glad that I did that little summary of chapter 12?
Yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Definitely helped.
And now I am submitting your answers.
Okay.
And who is traditionally attributed with writing Ecclesiastes? Your answer was?
Solomon.
And that is correct. To what genre of literature does Ecclesiastes belong?
I got that one wrong.
Well, no, you got it right
because I got it right?
I told you epistles are letters, my dear. And then you said, wisdom. Then.
Yeah, but I got it wrong. They let me narrow it down, right? Okay,
yeah.
so, okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, true or false? The term Koholeth appears only in Ecclesiastes and not in any other canonical Jewish writings. You got that wrong.
I got that wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know.
That was said up front early, not in this episode, but when we first started.
Got it.
I was like, whoa, this is cool. This is the only time this word is mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You just didn't pay good attention to me.
Apparently not, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, number 4. Complete this quote. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, vanity of vanities. And you said, it's all meaningless. The correct answer was, all is vanity.
Oh, damn it.
Which is really unfair because I think it depends on the translation. And I think in our translation, it all is meaningless. But you still would have got it wrong because it's all.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Number 5. What does the Hebrew word translated vanity in the King James Bible literally mean? You chose hollowness and emptiness.
Uh-huh.
I did the same thing, and it actually was breath or vapor.
Got it.
I never would have guessed that in
Yeah.
1,000 years.
Right.
Number 6. Which of the following verses does not come from Ecclesiastes? You picked the crooked shall be made straight, and that is correct, and you got that right, and I got that one wrong.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Number 7. Complete this verse. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven, a time to mourn, a time to, and you put love, but the answer was dance.
Damn it.
A time to mourn, a time to dance.
Okay.
It's like you don't even know the song.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I got it wrong too.
Okay.
Number 8. Complete this verse. He hath made everything beautiful in his, you put creation, which is what I put. It's wrong. The answer is time.
Oh.
In his time.
Okay.
Which is what the whole fucking thing was about, God damn it.
Right.
Number 9. Which of the following should every man do according to Ecclesiastes Chapter 3, verse 13? The answer was drink, and you got it right.
Sort of.
Well, yeah. I did not get that one right.
Got it.
Just to be clear.
Right.
Number 10. True or false? This quote comes from Ecclesiastes. All are of the dust and all turn to dust again. The answer is true, and you got it right.
Yay.
Number 11. To what does Ecclesiastes say there is no end? And you chose the making of books, which is the correct answer.
Again, with a little help.
Number 12. What is the whole duty of man according to Ecclesiastes? You picked both of these, whatever they were.
Right.
I don't remember what they were, and it doesn't show here. But
Got it.
You got it right.
Oh, nice.
Number 13. Ecclesiastes is written in first and third person. Fuck yeah, it is. I still can't believe you got that right. Number 14. The author to whom Ecclesiastes is attributed, which is Solomon, is also thought to have written Proverbs and what other books?
Song of Solomon.
True.
All right.
Number 15. In the 12th chapter of Ecclesiastes, the preacher uses an extended metaphor to describe the decay associated with old age. According to Jewish tradition, what are the keepers of the house in this metaphor? Hands and arms.
Yep.
You got it right.
All right.
So I only got a 6 out of 15.
Yeah.
You got a 10 out of 15.
Hell yeah.
So you did better. You're the winner.
All right.
And I love you. But tomorrow, you
Tomorrow
won't be the winner.
See, that's why I'm gonna be not right tomorrow.
Yes, because tomorrow you're always wrong.
That's right.
Because we will be doing our
right, whatever
Contradictions episode tomorher.
Okay.
All right.
That's all we got for today, I believe.
That is correct.
So
that is
we will
all we
see
have.
you for the Contradictions episode tomorrow, and then something maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
We don't know what
We don't
we're
know
doing
what we're doing
Friday and
after that.
Saturday, but we are doing a book club on Sunday.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Yep. Bye. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're doing today?
Well, I think this might be the last episode for Ecclesiastes.
You might be right.
And if this is the last episode for Ecclesiastes, that means that I am always right?
Well, it's a Contradictions episode. So,
Yeah?
yes, but also, you're always wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Contradictions for Ecclesiastes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready and prepared and ready to do this?
I am ready and prepared and
ready. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Yes.
go do it then.
Okie dokie. All right, we are ready to do Contradictions for Ecclesiastes because you're always wrong.
Whatever, this is rigged.
It kind of is. It kind of is. That's the whole point of it, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so number one.
Number one.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I'm
I
holding.
should caveat this with the one that I've been doing a lot lately when we do these contradiction episodes,
Okay.
which is that some of the questions will seem repetitive, and that's because they are. We have asked some of these before
Sure.
because we're at the point in the Bible where we've read enough books that the contradictions are able to be grasped from more and more and more places in the book, the more we read, the more that we're able to find those same contradictions further
Correct.
afield.
Yes. But moreover, we want them to be available if somebody is to just look up that single Contradictions episode. So we do repeat some of them sometimes.
Yeah. So just wanted to say that up front that, nope, you're not crazy. I mean, you might be crazy, but not on this count.
Right.
All right, number 1. Will the earth last forever?
No.
Very good. According to Psalm 102, verses 25 and 26, the earth and the heavens are the work of thine hands. They shall perish. I'm sure it says that in more places than that.
Probably.
But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
I don't know.
Because, of course, the earth will last forever. Infinity, babe. Infinity.
I don't think science agrees with that.
Well, I have several places marked where the Bible disagrees with you.
Okay.
In Deuteronomy chapter 4, it says, that thou mayst prolong thy days upon the earth, which thy Lord thy God giveth thee forever. And then in Psalm 37, it says, the righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. And then in Psalm 78, it says, the earth which he hath established forever.
I see.
And then in Psalm 104, it says, who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed forever.
Got it.
So,
yeah. Again, I think science does not agree with that, though.
But it says it in the Bible.
Well,
Whatever.
I'm just saying, I think I might technically be right here.
I can't help you with that. I
Okay.
can only tell you what it says in the Bible. That's my role in this episode.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Number 2, does wisdom make people happy?
Well, we had a discussion about this. I'm going to choose one, and I'm going to say no, because wisdom can bring cynicism. But really, I know I'm wrong because I'm choosing one. But
and because these are all
it
contradictions.
can go either way, though.
Which one do you pick?
I pick it. No.
Okay. And you're right, of course, because according to Ecclesiastes Chapter 1, it says, wisdom makes people miserable. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right.
But guess what?
What?
As you said, you're always wrong.
Right.
Because, of course, wisdom makes people happy. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. And that's in Proverbs chapter 3.
I see. And I do tend to agree with that, too, though.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
That's one of those that's not really a contradiction so much as they just say different things.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, it is both things, but it's not one or the other.
Correct. It's a gray.
Right.
It's not a yes or no, black and white.
Right.
It's a yes and no.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3. We've done this one for sure.
Okay.
Is it okay to kill?
No.
Right.
Not at all.
So it's funny. I had to scroll through a bunch of yeses to get to my no, my one little no. Because in Deuteronomy chapter 5, it says, thou shalt not kill. And it also says those exact same words in Exodus chapter 20.
Right. That was like on the, that big stone tablet thing.
It was the one that broke and then he had it redone.
Right.
He went to FedEx
and then he murdered 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Good time.
So let me scroll back up through all of the contradictions to that and say, you're always wrong by a whole lot on this one.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It is perfectly okay to kill.
I see.
Okay. In Exodus chapter 31, it says, ye shall keep the Sabbath. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. Kill those fuckers that work on the Sabbath.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in Exodus chapter 32, it said, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, put every man his sword by his side, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor.
That's not nice.
No, that is not nice. That is, I believe,
they are not using
their
big words there.
They did not use their nice words, their big words. They didn't use any words.
Right.
No, they were bad boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's the one where he was like, y'all need to go kill each other now. I could be wrong, but that sounds right.
Right.
Well, then in Leviticus chapter 24, it says, he that blasphemeth the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to fucking death. And all the congregation shall certainly stone him.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you cuss, you about to get stoned. You dead.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's perfectly okay to kill somebody who cusses.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
In Deuteronomy chapter 21, we got a whole big old thing. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, ooh, I remember this one, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out into the elders of his city and unto the gate of this place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious, this fucker. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard piece of shit. It just says drunkard. I had a piece of shit.
Yeah, sure.
And all the men of this city shall stone him with stones that he die.
I mean, you win the worst parent of the year award for that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the everlasting fuck?
And I'm not disagreeing. Maybe your son is a gluttonous, alcoholic piece of shit.
Yeah.
You still don't go turn him over and say, go ahead and stone him, y'all.
I can't imagine that ever being anything that I would ever consider.
Ever. Nope.
Like, wow.
Yeah. No. So, yeah, not only is it okay to kill, it's okay to kill your kids.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Last couple here. Deuteronomy chapter 22, it says, if any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, if the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel,
Ooh.
then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she die.
That is a damsel in distress.
That sure as fuck is.
Jesus. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's that turn line in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. For
It's all
everything there
meaningless,
is a season. For everything there is a season.
Yeah.
Time to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I believe, the name of a John Grisham novel.
It is, yeah.
He probably got it from
Right.
Ecclesiastes.
Could be.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's that.
All right.
All right. Number 4. Where does God dwell? Do you want some multiple choice? There's 2 to choose from.
Sure. Yeah. Give me 2. Give me 2.
Okay. There's more than this, but the other ones we haven't got to yet.
Okay.
So we will be revisiting this question in the
All right.
future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's either in Zion/Jerusalem
Mm-hmm.
or in the heavens.
Is none of the above an option?
Well, no.
Shit.
According to the Bible, where does God
I got
reside?
it. I'm gonna go with the heavens.
Right, that sounds right. I mean, that's what I would have picked. And you're right. In Psalm 123, it says, unto you I lift up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. I mean, yeah, that's where he dwells, right? Then in Ecclesiastes chapter 5, it says, let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God, for God is in heaven and thou upon earth.
I see.
So, I mean, we are separate.
Yeah.
We live on separate planes of existence here.
Yeah.
Okay? But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
Well, shit.
Of course he's in Zion. Stupid. I mean, in Psalm 9. So we're not even talking about, like, the Pentateuch here, okay?
Right.
The first 5, the big 5, you know? We're further on into the stuff that the New Testament Christians love.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Psalm 9, the Lord which dwelleth in Zion. And then in Psalm...
That'd probably piss off all the Americans that think he dwells over here.
Yeah. You ain't wrong, sir. Psalm 76, his dwelling place is in Zion. Psalm 132, for the Lord hath chosen Zion. He hath desired it for his habitation. This is my rest forever. Here I will dwell, for I have desired it. That's what God said.
Those are strong points for those people that like try to pitch the whole line of, heaven is what you make it here on earth.
Right.
There are some Christians I have heard kind of say this is heaven. In fact, like one of our old pastors kind of had that as part of his repertoire.
Yeah, he did.
So
he did. I was going to say that myself.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I really liked. He was basically saying, this is heaven or hell, whatever you make. It's like that quote, whatever you believe, it's true.
Right. And when I say one of our old pastors, I mean our only old pastor.
Yeah.
And one that we went to for like a year.
Yeah.
And it was informative.
It was interesting. And he's an atheist now, so it doesn't even count.
Right. Yeah, right.
He married us too.
He did.
He did. I think we were the last couple that he married.
Last ones.
Yep. Right before he was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Doesn't he like grow weed or something?
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
It's amazing.
Along with other produce.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah. Very cool.
Right?
Okay, number 5. Should we think for ourselves? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes. You are right.
Mhm.
Proverbs 2 chapter 2 says, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. Do
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Do it, you know?
Right.
Okay. And then in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, it says, I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things.
Mm.
You know? So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
I know.
Because of course you should never think for yourself. In Proverbs chapter 3, it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thine own understanding. Because, you're stupid. You're not God.
I see.
Why would you trust yourself, dum-dum?
I mean, because I'm right a lot of the time.
You are.
So
you are. You're
that's
right.
why I would trust myself.
You're right more often than not, and you're right way oftener than I am.
Way oftener.
Mhm.
Wait, man.
What?
Is that a word? Oftener?
Yeah,
Really?
I think.
I-
Should be if it's
I
not.
thought it was way more often.
Well, I don't know.
And I don't think that oftener is a word.
Well, it ought to be. Okay? So fuck off.
Well, aren't you the English major here?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
Leave me alone.
I was just checking.
Leave me alone.
All right.
Get off me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like I said, you're right more often than I am. Fuck off.
Anyways.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Midwest. That's right. I love you, Ohio.
No, wait. You're the one that says anyways. I say
know.
anyway.
I know.
Which is correct.
It is. You're right. I adopted the one Midwestern thing that I'm like, I'll take that. Yoink.
Mm.
All right, number 6.
That's the one I hate.
I know.
Yeah.
That kind of why.
Right.
I mean, partly why. Also, I like it. It's
you
funner.
did it specifically because I call a vacuum a sweeper.
I don't do it specifically because of that, but that is a nice side product. Okay? I do it because it's a lot of fun to say anyways. It's just so much more fun.
But not correct.
Well, it doesn't matter
I'm just
because
saying.
Ohio forgets all its infinitives and they say things need fixed.
We do.
And sometimes
I do.
I accidentally say that.
Well, you've been here long enough. Now you're Ohioan.
I know. I moved here in 2000. So, for 23 years, y'all have been banging on my head with stuff. So sometimes I get shit wrong.
Also,
okay?
you never knew you'd know so much about Buckeyes, did you?
Fuck a Buckeye. Anyway, chapter 6 is wisdom, question 6. Is wisdom a good thing?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Proverbs chapter 2 says, Didn't
we already
no,
do
this
basically
is
the
very,
same thing?
yes, but also no. This one, the other one was, should you think for yourself? This one is wisdom a good thing? They're very similar, but there's more instances
Okay.
where this particular question can be answered. So that's why I put them back to back.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So is wisdom a good thing? You say yes. Proverbs chapter 2, we already read. That's why I was confused. So that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. So yeah. Also, Proverbs chapter 3, the wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Proverbs chapter 4, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. That's what it says. With all thy getting.
Doesn't wisdom kind of...
we talked about this. You can know things but not understand them.
Okay. All right.
Like, I can know all the parts
but-
of the car, but I don't understand how they work.
I would say generally they do... They're
They're
cousins.
They're cousins, but they're not the same. And you can have one without the other.
Sure.
You can.
But I was saying generally.
No, I wouldn't even say generally.
No, not generally.
I would never just generalize that, sure, if you got one, you got the other. Never would I say that.
Okay.
No,
Right.
those are two different things.
All right.
Related, but different.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So with thy getting, get understanding.
It's like a Giuliani marriage
A Giuliani marriage?
to his cousin.
Oh, I'm stupid.
I brought that up once before, many podcasts ago, and you didn't get it. I'm like, always...
I forget.
I'm always sad when you don't get it.
I'm sorry. I hate to disappoint you.
It's all right.
Can I still be your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Proverbs chapter 4. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter 14. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I hate the folly of fools. That's like saying the stupidity of stupid heads.
Right.
Like, it's the same thing.
No, these guys were. I mean,
Dummy dum-dums.
Right. Yeah. It's not great writing.
No, it's not.
No.
All right, Proverbs chapter 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather be chosen than silver?
I don't know. The gold and the silver sounds pretty good to me.
No, but we decided that wisdom and understanding will be better because hypothetically, in a fair world, you could put them to good use and attain that gold and silver.
But there's the catch. It's got to be a fair world, right?
It's got to be a fair world.
Yeah.
But so you've got the gold and the silver, but you don't have wisdom and understanding. You're going to piss it into the wind and buy yachts and go to Disney every summer.
Right.
And lose your fucking job because you're such a moron.
Yeah.
And then you're suddenly in debt.
Right.
And you got Dave fucking Ramsey over here telling you cut coupons and sell your yacht and your skis.
Right.
And it's like, you have zero understanding of what it's like to have no money. You stupid ass. All right. So Proverbs chapter 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Okay.
Get all those.
Yeah.
Okay. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want that like as a sticker on my laptop.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Right underneath like a Google sticker, like Google it stupid.
Right.
Even though I'm not like a big supporter of the Google company thing.
Speaking of Google, I showed you a meme today that an ex landlord of ours had that was
who was a pastor.
Who was a pastor.
Oddly enough.
Not one we would ever go to.
He was a Southern
or
Baptist.
Talk too much. Yeah.
God, he was such a sexist
But
ass.
He had a meme on his Facebook page. He popped up on my feed and I was like, I wonder what he's up to. So I popped over there and it said God, and then it had a Google search bar and it said because Google doesn't know everything.
And I'm like, oh. We just did the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
We're married. We're cute. Okay. Last one from Ecclesiastes chapter 9. Wisdom is better than strength. Wisdom is better than weapons of war. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I agree.
But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
Of course I am.
You're wrong. You're so wrong. Because guess what? In Genesis chapter 3, that bitch ate that apple that she was not supposed to.
Right.
And when the woman saw that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and bitch did eat.
Wisdom was the end of it all.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the end of it all. Yeah.
She fucked it up for everyone.
I mean,
whatever.
That's what they say.
It's so stupid. He was standing right next to her. Adam was.
Yeah.
And anyway, Eve wasn't present when all those instructions were delivered to not eat all that shit.
At least not that we could tell.
Well, according to the Bible, she wasn't there.
Right.
And so I stand by, I will keep repeating this every time it comes up. I will stand by my assertion that men cannot deliver a goddamn message and they never remember to give you the instructions that are pertinent to living anywhere, much less in the Garden of Eve.
Right.
So,
Eden.
Eden. She's Eve. The garden is Eden.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, I got stuck for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a record, you need to smack my head to make me.
It was probably like a boys' club. You know, God probably pulled Adam aside after it happened. It was like, dude, you told her, right? And Adam's like, yeah, of course I did.
And God was like, I know everything, but not really, so I'm just going to take your word for it.
Right, yeah. Right.
Good,
I mean, he
good.
couldn't find people when there was 4 people around.
Yeah.
So I don't think a whole lot of his ability to know and find things.
No.
So, I mean, Genesis proved that right off the bat. Like, where is your brother, Cain?
Right.
He's over
there bleeding
he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I broke his brain open and it's spilling all over the fucking concrete.
Right. Somehow you missed that, apparently.
Or you're just trying to chat me. In which case, dick.
But also, there's 4 people and you let murder happen? What the fuck?
Right? Yeah.
That bothers me a little bit.
It bothers me that the tree, like, you're God. You only put all this shit on the planet, all for man, right? You put all the garden, all the plants, all the animals, and you're like, this is all for you.
Yeah.
Except for these 2 that I'm just storing here in your closet for no fucking reason.
Right.
Don't touch.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that? Why? What are they for? You don't need them.
Yeah.
You know everything. So what are they for?
If you really didn't want them to touch it, you could have put them anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a fucking garden in a small section of Earth.
You could have put them in your fucking eternity pocket.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Whatever. Wormhole. Fucking stupid. All right. And then in Job chapter 37, it says, he respecteth not any that are wise of heart, which is obvious.
Right.
God don't like smart people.
Right.
He always tells you, stop learning, stop reading, stop.
Yeah, because God's got this, or whatever, according to God.
Yes.
And people that like God a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so questions. So it's number 7. I'm having a hard time, and I apologize. I'm stuttering. My stutter is prominent this evening, so I am sorry.
Got it.
Okay. Question number 7. Do the wicked live long? And yes, we've done this one before as well.
This time I'll go with yes.
Yes, of course they do. In Job chapter 21, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Go team.
Yeah.
You know, live long and prosper.
Right.
Yeah. But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong. Because
Okay.
no, they don't. Okay?
Right.
In Psalm 55, I mean, the wicked always don't live long, you know?
Sure.
Okay, so in Psalm 55, bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days. False. Proverbs chapter 10, the years of the wicked shall be shortened. False. Proverbs 24, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. False.
Okay.
And then Ecclesiastes chapter 8, which is funny because Ecclesiastes, you know?
Right, right.
But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow. Again,
I see.
False.
I see.
False.
Okay.
You a liar.
Right.
Okay, question number 8. Has there ever been a just person? We've read this one before too.
No.
No, of course not. No, there has not. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 agrees. Ecclesiastes. Did I say Ecclesiastes?
You say Ecclesiastes all the time.
Do I really?
You really do.
Okay, call me out every time because that is bullshit. You know what? Today I saw, I don't know if there's like another book out there floating around that has this extra chapter in it or this extra book in it or something.
Uh-huh.
There's this thing, Ecclesiasticus.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait, is that Ecclesiastes more? Or like, is it just a longer word or is it entirely separate?
You didn't do research when you saw that?
I made a note to go back and do it later.
Got it.
Because it's not pertinent to today other than I mispronounced Ecclesiastes.
Right, right.
So I had to, be like, oh, by the way.
Sure.
Somebody else did a thing too.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but
Right.
mine was just stupidity. All right. So no, there has never been a just person. According to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, for there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. But guess what?
What?
You're always wrong.
Of course I am.
Yes, there's been a just person. There's been tons of them. In Genesis chapter 6, Noah was a just and perfect man.
I don't think
He
so.
wasn't. But the Bible said he was, so it doesn't matter what you think.
But the Bible also pointed out some things he did that were kind of shit. So I'm just saying, like, he wasn't all good. I mean, that bit where, like, he cursed Ham and his entire,
son or some shit.
like, family line for the rest of history.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was awful.
It really was. It wasn't fair.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Noah was a schmuck.
Right.
Okay, Job chapter 12. The just and upright man is laughed to scorn. So we laugh at people that pretend to be good or whatever. We're like,
got it.
You goody two shoes. It's kind of like when there's a good student in school and we're like, ew, you like learning? You like to be smart? Ugh.
Right.
All right. Psalms chapter 37 or Psalm 37.
Yeah.
The wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth.
I see.
They eat the just. So
Wow.
no.
Yeah.
You know? And then Proverbs chapter 3, the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just.
I see.
And then Proverbs chapter 9, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Right.
Okay. Proverbs chapter 10, blessings are upon the head of the just, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked.
I see.
So many just people.
Right.
You know what? Do I have to read? Like,
No,
there's a
you
few
don't have
more.
to read them all.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna, but
There's a lot.
still scrolling.
Yeah.
Still scrolling.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
That's plenty of just
Oh,
people.
let me just get down to Ecclesiastes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Ecclesiastes chapter 7. There is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness.
Mm.
So that's the one where they were pointing out you don't know
Right.
what's going to happen.
It's all meaningless.
Yeah, it's all meaningless.
Right.
It's all vanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then in Ecclesiastes chapter 8, there is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be just men unto whom it happeneth according to the work of the wicked.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, there are just people. Okay, number 9. Is it good to be happy?
Yes.
Yes, of course it is.
Right.
Proverbs chapter 17.
How can you even fucking argue that, right?
Right? Yeah, like, I'm stupid. Proverbs chapter 17. A merry heart doth good like a medicine.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ecclesiastes chapter 8. Then I commended mirth, because a man hath no better thing under the sun than to eat, drink, and be merry.
True.
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
You're always wrong, because also in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, like the
Right.
one right before what I just read,
Yeah.
it says, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Happiness is...
That's interesting. I mean, like, I didn't piece it together when we were reading it, but, like, they're really, like, back to back.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Be happy. Don't be happy.
Right.
You
Yeah.
fool. Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, last question. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, number 10. Should we follow our own hearts? We've not had this one before. Should you follow your heart?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you're right. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 agrees with you. Walk in the ways of thine heart and in the sight of thine eyes.
Uh-huh.
But guess what?
I'm right. I'm right?
You are right, but also you're always wrong.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. No, you should not follow your own heart, because Numbers chapter 15 says, seek not after your own heart and your own eyes. Like literally the exact same fucking words, right?
Man.
And then Proverb 28 says, he that trusteth in his own heart is a motherfucking fool.
Man, they can't agree on shit.
They can't agree on
This Bible
shit.
does not know what it's talking about.
You're a fool. Be happy. Come on, get happy.
I think that instead of me always being wrong, I think the Bible's always wrong.
But that takes the fun out of it.
I'm just saying.
I really like that we've set it up to where we're picking fun at the...
Sure.
Which way does it go? Which way?
Right.
You know?
Right. Because it always goes either way.
I only pick the ones that go either way, and I only pick the ones of those that we've already read the book.
It reminds me of, like, when I'm talking to a Christian on Twitter or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, in the Bible it says blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but it probably says the fucking exact opposite, because
with the same damn
does.
Words. Yep. It
like,
does.
I mean, it's all over the fucking place. You can make that thing say whatever you want.
Indeed,
it's just
you
a
can.
matter of picking the right fucking verses.
It's true. You just got to find what you're looking for, pro or con,
right.
And it'll be there.
It's bullshit.
You can prove anything with the Bible.
I mean, you can, yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
You can try to prove anything with the Bible.
You can't prove it to me, but
right.
you can prove it to someone.
You can prove it inside the Bible with the Bible by cherry picking the Bible.
To other Bible readers.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, that being said, I think we are now completely done with Ecclesiastes.
Sure as fuck are.
And I still don't know if or what we're doing anything tomorrow. We might take a day off.
I think we're probably going to take a day off because we've got some housekeeping to do.
Yeah.
We've got some errands to take care of.
Sure. And we haven't got an idea yet as to, like, what we were filling the space with. So
yeah,
we'll probably just take a day.
I think we will, and then we'll be back.
Well, actually a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday we'll be off.
Yep.
And then we will be back Sunday with book club and weekly wrap up.
Yep.
And then on Monday we will start Song of Solomon, aka Song of Songs.
That's right. All right. We will see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Wife.
Do you know what today is?
Well, it is Sunday, technically, still.
Still, yeah.
A little late
Barely.
on Sunday?
Barely
maybe?
Sunday.
Barely Sunday.
Mhm.
And we might get this out and released and actually up on the site before the end of Sunday. But it's touch and go there.
And so what are we doing?
So it's Sunday. That means we're doing...
Sacrilegious Book Club.
That's right.
Mhm.
And what are we going over today?
Today we are in the book that we've been in for a while now and feels like we will be in forever. A treasury of Jewish folklore, stories, traditions, legends, humor, wisdom, and folk songs of the Jewish people. Edited by Nathan Ozubel.
Okay.
And we've covered part 1, which was Jewish Salt, part 2, which was Heroes, and we are currently in part 3, the Human Comedy. We've covered chapter 1, which was droll characters, including schnorrers and beggars, wags and wits, fools and simpletons, schlemels and schlemazzles, and ignoramuses and pretenders. And today we are in chapter 2, rogues and sinners.
Okay. All right. Yeah, good shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready to get into this?
I sure as fuck am. Are you?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, so today in Sacrilegious Book Club, we are going to open with Tricksters and Rogues.
Oh, boy.
On page 362.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Tricksters and rogues and all other men who live by cunning and deceit are treated with almost condescending pity in the folk tales of the Jews. This attitude is not difficult to explain about a people, one of whose cardinal religious beliefs is in God's justice, and in its corollary, that divine retribution must always follow the evil that men do.
Yeah. We've heard all about that.
We sure as fuck have. Sooner or later, the ethical-minded Jew maintains it must catch up with the rascal and lay him low, if not in this life, most certainly in the world to come.
That's what they keep saying.
That's what I hear. But that's just like your opinion, man. So anyway, moving on a few paragraphs down into this introduction that we're in. According to Jewish folk belief, the first evil men in the world were those who lived in Sodom and Gomorrah in the days of the patriarch Abraham. So some of these tales are from that time period or reference it.
Yeah, we know how that ended.
Ooh,
yeah, not
wasn't
good.
So good.
Yeah.
Both the Bible and the Talmud tell of God's wrath against the inhabitants of those cities of sin. Because of their wickedness, he vowed to destroy them root and stem. Root and stem.
Got it. Yeah.
But upon Abraham's compassionate intercession, he agreed to spare Sodom, provided 10 good men could be found there. But when Abraham failed to find even that modest number, God descended upon the city in his wrath and destroyed it and all its wicked inhabitants with fire and brimstone.
We talked about this at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't try real hard to find anybody.
He didn't.
I mean, it was kind of like a lackluster attempt.
It really was.
So
and it's like, hey,
I'm not down with that.
He's gonna kill everybody in here. And
right.
No, okay, I didn't even finish my sentence.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Right.
You're just all gonna die is all.
I give up. You're all dead.
Right. So, moving on to page 364, we're gonna start with a short little story called "You Can't Fool God."
Oh, okay. Yeah. Although
you can.
I mean, God couldn't figure out where, Abel was.
Right.
When he died.
So apparently you can fool God.
Yeah.
But not in this case involving two twin sisters.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 sisters, twins, lived in a certain town. They looked so much alike that when they were together, no one could tell them apart. God could. God
right,
knew.
Of course.
Although both sisters were married, one of the two was a wanton.
A wanton.
She was a wanton woman.
Okay. Yeah.
And made a cuckold of her husband.
Oh, damn.
That cheater.
Right.
She was a whore. She was a honey-lipped vixen. She was a bad hombre.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
One day, on a pretext, this wanton told her husband that she had to go to another town. Instead, she had a secret meeting with a lover.
Not that.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah. She's so gross.
Man.
Upon her return, her husband became very suspicious.
Mm.
I mean, did she smell like sex on her body?
I don't know.
Like, why was he suspicious?
What was there to be suspicious about?
Like, I would like more of that story,
Right,
please.
yeah.
But anyway, he was suspicious, and being exceedingly troubled by his doubts, he demanded that she go with him to the high priest so that he might prove her with the bitter waters.
Oh,
do you remember
God, yeah, that's
how
awful.
that goes?
Yeah.
He's like, if you lie, you die.
Right.
That's what he's saying
That's fucking stupid.
right? If the bitter water she drank did not harm her, it would be divine proof of her innocence. And to me, would ruin their marriage forever because it's like, you were going to kill me, though.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, if we know she wasn't innocent, but he doesn't know that. And I'm just like...
And furthermore, you shouldn't have to risk death because you cheated on your husband.
Like, I'm not saying let's all go cheat on our spouse.
Right, but
like,
it's not worth
is
killing
it
somebody.
Death? Like, really? Death?
Right.
That's the punishment, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Divorce is fine.
Yeah, that's
Death,
fine.
right out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, gross. On the other hand, should she be guilty, she would die from the drink.
Jesus Christ.
Just in case you were curious, yes, that is exactly what would happen.
So, I mean, it sounds to me like people would die of it just sometimes, and then they just
Right.
decided those are the guilty ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Like,
would
it must have
think.
been like a really shitty fucking drink.
Mm-hmm.
And some people died and some people
But
didn't. If you
sometimes-
lived, you're okay. But if we get suspicious again, we'll try it again, and then you might die.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
just suspicious husbands can just kill their wives because they
Basically.
suspect them of cheating.
Basically.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? I think it's in Texas, maybe, or maybe it's just across the U.S. I don't know. Republicans are trying to make it to where wives need their husband's permission to divorce them. Like, that's coming back.
Oh my God.
You can't just leave your husband. You have to, get permission.
That can't stand. That can't possibly that can't stand.
Right?
That's not okay.
Right?
Like, that's not human. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Interesting, right?
I want more information about that because that's what?
I mean, it sounds right if it's just Texas, because Texas be that way. But
I gotta know more about that.
oh yeah. Let's look up into that some more later.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, back to our story. The woman had no alternative and was forced to go with her husband to the high priest for the ordeal, because wives are prisoners.
Right.
Which is probably why she was cheating on him. JK, I don't know their story. Maybe he was great, whatever.
I doubt it.
On the way, they passed the house where her twin sister lived. With pretended innocence, she said to her husband, "I beg you, my husband, let me go for a moment into the house of my sister while you wait for me here." The sinful woman went into her sister's house and said to her, "Help me, my sister. My husband is outside waiting to take me to the high priest to put me through the ordeal of the bitter waters. Now listen to me. There's something you can do for me. We both look alike, and if you put on my clothes, my husband won't know the difference," which tells me their marriage wasn't all that great. "I know I'm a sinful woman, and the bitter waters will kill me." Well, at least she was like,
right, yeah, she's honest
upfront
with her sister. At
with
least.
her sister, yeah. "But you are innocent, and the waters cannot harm you. Go in my place, and you will save my life." Oh, this is so scary, right? Like, I was so nervous how this was going to go.
I'm still kind of nervous.
You
Like,
should
the
be.
sister doesn't necessarily have to do this,
Right? Yeah,
So-
yeah. Like, this story had
And-
me, like, biting my nails,
And
honestly.
also, I don't trust the waters,
Right?
regardless of if you're innocent or not. So either way, it's kind of a
It's
shitty situation for
scary.
anybody.
Yeah, yeah. And so the good sister changed garments with the faithless one. Faithless. She cheated on her husband, which made her entirely 100% faithless.
Right,
You're either all good or all bad. There's no in between. Fuck, you die.
right,
Okay?
yeah.
And went out to the waiting husband, unsuspectingly, because he was a moron and also because he was a bad husband who couldn't tell the difference between his wives,
Right.
his wife and her
This
sister.
way-
He led her into the house of the high priest. There she drank the bitter waters and passed through the ordeal without harm.
Well, that's good.
Yay!
Yay.
"I pronounce this woman innocent," cried the high priest. "You have misjudged her," he rebuked the husband.
Mm.
Overjoyed, the man went home with his wife. On the way, they passed the sister's house. Do wait for me here one moment, begged the woman, while I tell my sister that I have safely passed through the ordeal. The happy husband agreed. As she entered, the wanton sister ran to greet her with tears of gratitude in her eyes. Thank you for letting me not die for being a cheater.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You have saved my life, she cried, embracing and showering kisses on her. But as she kissed her sister...
Oh, no.
We got a Romeo and Juliet up in here.
This is ridiculous.
She inhaled from her mouth the aroma of the bitter herbs, and they entered into her body.
Oh, my God.
With a moan, she fell to the floor, dead, her body swollen, her belly split.
What the fuck?
The fucking end.
That's so ridiculous. This
Right?
is like some magic bullshit that they claim. But that didn't... No.
Right?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that came from the Ibid. So,
Okay.
There you go.
Right.
Ah. Okay. Next story, page 365. It's called The Wise Rogue. I also refer to it as glass houses.
Okay.
Which I think
You also refer to it? Or
Yeah.
other people do?
No, I wrote in pencil
Glass
here,
houses.
glass houses.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. A man once caught stealing was ordered by the king to be hanged. On the way to the gallows, he said to the governor that he knew a wonderful secret, and it sure would be a pity to allow it to die with him.
Mm.
He would like to disclose it to the king.
Okay.
He would put a seed of a pomegranate in the ground, and through the secret taught to him by his father, he would make it grow and bear fruit overnight. The thief was brought before the king, and on the morrow, the king, accompanied by the high officers of the state, came to the place where the thief was waiting for them. There, the thief dug a hole and said, "This seed must only be put in the ground by a man who has never stolen or taken anything which did not belong to him. I, being a thief, cannot do it."
Mm-hmm.
So he turned to the vizier, who, frightened, said that, well, in his younger days he had retained something which did not belong to him.
Yeah.
Mumble, mumble, mumble.
Right.
The treasurer said that, dealing with such large sums, he might have entered too much or too little.
Right,
Maybe.
Yeah.
And even the king owned that he had kept a necklace of his father's. So, they all suck.
Right. Yeah.
The thief then said, "You are almighty and powerful and want for nothing, and yet you cannot plant the seed, while I, who have stolen a little because I was starving, am to be hanged." The king, pleased with the ruse of the thief, pardoned him. The end.
But just that guy.
Just that guy.
The rest of
Nobody
y'all
else.
still got to die.
You have to be smart. If you're going
I
to be
guess.
a thief, you got to be witty and clever. Okay?
Yeah.
So moving forward a couple pages, we get on page 367, Charity in Sodom.
Okay.
Remember, I told you a lot of these stories either took place in or referenced Sodom.
Right.
Okay? The people of Sodom practiced charity in their own hypocritical way. Whenever a poor... Yeah, I loved that sentence.
Yeah.
Whenever a poor stranger used to ask for alms, everyone would give him a gold piece on which was engraved the name of the donor. However, there was a town law that no stranger could buy food, so in time he'd die of hunger. Afterwards, each man sorrowfully would come and take back his own gold piece. The end.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Charity. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Example in Sodom is the very next one, still on page 367. The rogues of Sodom had an odd custom. The man who owned a cow was obliged to graze all the town's cattle for 1 day. He who had none was made to graze them for 2 days. Now, there was a youth of Sodom, an orphan, who lived with his poor, let me turn the page here, mother, his poor mother.
Yeah.
He owned no animal at all, but following the custom, he was forced to graze all the cattle for 2 days. Enraged by this injustice, the orphan went and killed all the cattle in Sodom. Then he said to the inhabitants, "Let him who owned 1 cow come and take 1 hide. Let him who had none come and take 2 hides." What kind of calculation is that? Cried the inhabitants. "Don't blame me. You yourselves set the example for me," answered the youth.
Right.
The end.
I mean, I kind of agree with that. Like, why
Sure.
should the person that doesn't own any of the stuff that needs to be worked on have to do it?
Yeah, but then he's like, if you didn't own any, you get 2 hides. Not to mention the fact that I killed all of the animals that I'm now giving out.
But he's railing against having to do 2 days of work versus 1 for the ones that own it.
No, I get you. It's just that I don't know that he wasn't going to go to jail on that.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. Right.
Okay, so next story on page 368 is cunning against greed. Once there was a cunning man who came... Oh, I really liked this one because it's silly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Once there was a cunning man who came to his rich neighbor and asked him to lend him a silver spoon. The rich man gave it to him. A few days later, the borrower returned the spoon, and with it, a small spoon. "What is that for?" the rich man asked. "I lent you only 1 spoon." "Your spoon," the borrower replied, "gave birth to this little spoon, so I have brought you back both the mother and child because they both belong to you."
Mm.
Although what the man said sounded foolish, the rich man, who was avaricious, accepted both spoons. A while later, the cunning man came again to his rich neighbor and asked that he lend him a large silver goblet. The rich man did so. Several days later, the borrower returned the goblet, and with it, a little goblet.
Because it had a baby, too.
It had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
"Your goblet," he told him, "gave birth to this little goblet. I'm returning them both because both belong to you."
Mm.
After a while, the cunning man paid a visit to his rich neighbor for the 3rd time and said to him, "Would you mind lending me your gold watch?" "With pleasure," answered the rich neighbor, thinking to himself that it would be returned to him together with a small watch.
Right.
So he gave him his watch, which was set with diamonds.
Oh.
One day passed, and another, and still another, but the borrower failed to show up with a watch. The rich man became impatient and went to the house of his neighbor to make inquiry. "What about my watch?" he asked. The cunning borrower heaved a deep sigh. "Alas, I am sorry to tell you that your watch is dead. I had to get rid of it." "Dead? What do you mean dead?" cried the rich man angrily. "How can a watch die?" "If a spoon can bear little spoons," answered the cunning man, "and if a goblet can bear little goblets, why would it surprise you that a watch can die?" Meaning, you're stupid.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
All right. Moving forward to page 370. One shot too many. I like this one too.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
When the Passover holidays were drawing near, a Jewish carpenter, not Jesus,
Right.
who had been working in Gamel, was on his way home to his little village with 3 months' wages in his pocket. As he was passing through a dark forest, he suddenly found himself looking into the muzzle of a robber's gun.
Oh, damn.
"Hand over your money or I'll shoot," roared an evil-looking bandit. What could the poor man do? He gave him his money. As the robber was stuffing the money into his pockets, his victim pleaded with him, "See, it's just before Passover. The money you took from me was to have brought matzos, wine, chickens, and new clothes for my wife and children. Do you think my wife will believe me when I go home and tell her that a robber in the forest took my money?" "That's your affair," growled the bandit. "At any rate, can't you help me a bit? Make everything look real so that my wife will believe me?" "What do you want me to do?" "Put a bullet through my cap." The robber laughed, threw the poor fellow's cap into the air, and shot through it as it came down. "Fine," rejoiced the Jew. "Now fire into my coat." The robber sent a bullet through a corner of his coat. "Once more," pleaded the Jew, holding up the other corner for him. "No more bullets," grunted the bandit. "In that case, my fine fellow, to the devil with you," cried the Jew, overjoyed, and he pummeled the rascal so hard that he didn't leave one whole bone in his body. Then, taking back his money, he continued joyfully on his way home. That was pretty good, yeah?
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that is it for that section
Okay.
of Clever Thieves or whatever.
I liked some of those.
Yeah,
Those are all right.
they were
Those are
fun.
all right.
They were lighthearted.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll keep them.
Right. All right. So that was our Sacrilegious Book Club for today.
It was our Sacrilegious Book Club
Sorry,
for
I
today.
stole your thunder there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I apologize. Yeah, and obviously it's being released late.
Mm-hmm.
But we will be back short. We're doing another episode, recording one tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And so tomorrow morning, which maybe by the time you get this, same time, I don't know. But we'll be having our first episode of
Song of Songs or Song of Solomon or Canticles or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you then.
And don't forget, you'll be doing the weekly wrap-up.
Oh, yeah, and I'll be doing the weekly wrap-up. Sorry. Yes, that will be happening too.
I know.
And then that other one.
And then that other...
The song of Solomon's
canticle,
things.
Solomon singing canticle.
Yeah. So we're going to do that now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.